Hello everyone. Sorry about now because I have some technical issues. Soon I will connect in the server so we can see everybody what's going on the red flag. F-5 vs Mig-28. Hello everyone. Sorry about now because I have some technical issues. Soon I will connect in the server so we can see everybody what's going on.
Channel switched.
So, welcome everybody to the new Jet streams that I'm going to make from now on for the winter time. And this is my first stream for the winter for the red flag 17-9 around 5 F-5 vs Mig-28. Here, as you see, is the target area. It's over the dam of the Hoover Dam in Nevada. Okay, here we have already the first merge. Yet is heading the 104 Fahrenheit. Okay, server is making some crazy stuff. Let's see how this contract will go. Okay, there are some missiles here. Let's see what's going on. And splash. Yet it goes down. The whole red team saved Iron Mike at the moment for the big trouble. So let's see here over the dam now. Blue team is already there. Vampire from F-99, he has some bombs on it. Seems he's going for the dive bomb. moves away. They hit some targets here. He goes moves also. Probably with rockets. Yep, he's got rockets. Here comes Cougar from my F-99. Rockets also. That was some good hits there. He's dropping the rockets. Now he's going to the air-to-air mode. Here goes Moose again. They're hitting ground targets now. Red team, it seems they have the upper hand. Oh, here's a dogfight. Let's go here to see what's going on. The Mig-28. Okay, let's see who's got the best view. Oh, here was a close call. Oh, there is a hit. Red has one guy and he shot him down with the guns. Going down. Biggest is crashed. Now there are 6 raids against Combi 1. Let's see Combi 1 here. He's got 1 behind. Another 2 on the front. Oh. Oh, he got a good hits on the 1 and 5s. One Mig-28 is hit. Nemesis got hit. He's still up. Coxie has a target. Let's see how it goes. Let's not lose the moment here. He goes for the kill. Let's see the guns. Oh, M9, but too close. Coxie and Commie and Nemesis with Raid, Zucker, ZD, Vati and Cosmic here. Cosmic in a good position. Oh, too fast, overshoot. Close overshoot now. It seems Commie 1 is making troubles there with the 6 bandits. Cosmic again in a good position. Let's see. Cosmic doesn't have any missiles, so it goes by guns. Oh, that was a very close call. Missile away. That was probably a gun. Yep, that was a gun hit. Pilot be dead immediately. But he's still flying. So let's see the situation a little bit, because I had some technical problems before and I couldn't participate. So we have here Winchester Delta with Wild One, Vampire going back, Cougar, Moose and Zinx going back also probably. And on the air at the moment is Tech, Vati, Coxy99, Rate, VC, Cosmic, Zucker, CD. And we have a three flight here. Razor, Red Bat and Sneak. Let's see what they carry. They are on the air-to-air mission. Okay. Raid Coxy Zucker is going to protect their ground units now. Winchester Delta is alone there. Red looks like they're regrouping. Okay, Wild One is coming also, Jinx 91 is coming, Moose is coming also to the area. Red team is regrouping with 5 aircraft. So, how is the situation? Let's talk about the mission. As you see, both teams are starting from different airports. Blue team starts from Crits, here on the north. Red team from Longchin Airport. Their objective is to protect their units and to destroy the enemy units. So we will see here now in the 3 hours event who is going to make it. F-5E is one of the great aircrafts in DCS. And to say the truth, all aircrafts are great at the moment. I love too much to flying with the F-5 also. So as you see, the red team has the Mig-28, the famous Mig-28 from the Top Gun. It scored only 1 kill in the movie, of course, and 4 losses from Maverick and Iceman, as the movie is. It seems Winchester Delta is close to 3-4 red teams. Let's see. Yep, he's watching them. Red team at the moment is splitting up. They're going to bracket him in. They're totally box him in now. Let's see Winchester what he's going to do now. They're merged. Okay, 3-1. Let's see how it goes. It seems Red Bat saw him. Red Bat is turning, also Winchester Delta is turning. Razor is turning also. Let's see how it goes. Winchester has a bandit. Missile away and off. Sorry about that, I lost the whole situation here. Let's see this fight with Razor and Wild One. On a low altitude now. Sneak is also in the area. Oh, he lost him behind the mountain. Interesting. Wild One probably watches one. No, he doesn't see him. Passing overhead on his 9 o'clock. Wild One was very lucky here. He used the mountain and the 3 red players didn't see him at all. He's now exiting the area. Let's see how is the kills here. Cosmic have made already 3 kills. Great also 1. Iron Mike also 1. Capsule also killed 1. Don't see the losses, probably is a mistake because of the landings. So Wild One is backing up now. Razor is over the target area. AAA is firing downstairs. So far so good for both teams. Wild One, Zinx, Moose returning back to base. Capsule is coming now. He's total with air-to-air configuration. So let's see the target, how hard they are. Multiple tries. Some BTRs, classic DCS now, what you see. At the moment with the BTRs, but it's okay, they're still alive. The targets here, red had more damage than the blue one. At the moment, blue team is winning by killing more ground units. So VC is in the area, Razor also, Sneak 69. Let's see who is on the ground. Vampire. And Cougar. Jinx and Moose returning also. So actually at the moment 4 blue, 5 blue, 6 blue at the moment. It seems we lost the dogfights before. Let's see all the players. DC, Zucker, Tech, Razor, Snake 69. From the blue team now it's Jinx 91. Seeding from the red. Cosmic. Batty. Capsule, that's going to the target area at the moment. If I see right, Vampire's vertical stabilizer is a little bit off. It's okay. He can repair himself. Cougar, Moose, and Ray. So, red team is regrouping back to Longchin. It seems now they have the upper hand by numbers. They are 10 against, let's count correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 against 6. It will be tough, but it doesn't matter the numbers always. It's about the tactic. It doesn't matter what aircraft you have, it matters the pilot that is piloting the aircraft. Let's see Capsule. Capsule is making cap station now at the moment over the dam. For sure he has his radar on to check everything. Vampire just repaired himself. Seems everybody's landing one by one. And here on the, as you see, straight, it's Las Vegas. Nellis Airport is exactly on the right of Capsule, as you see on the screen. The International Airport is exactly on the left. Well, I hope we're not going to have any close calls on the landings. Nemesis Tech is taking the line now. Let's meet our GCIs. GCI for the red team is Moltar from the 51 Squadron, and for the blue side is Microvax from RVE. Two people with great experience. Moltar is, I can say, one of the best pilots in the community. Also Microvax. Microvax is known with his strange tactics with the Mirage 2000. Okay, Reed goes a little bit fast. He has to brake or to put the parachute. 80 knots, 70 knots. He's safe. Capsule is still in the area, providing to control the whole area around the dam. As you see the dam down there, a lot of smoke from the red units that they are smoking. Let's see the blue one, how they're going. F-99 is, it seems, lining up there in the west parking. Vampire is getting ready now. So, 5 on the ground, 1 in the air. At the moment there is no action. Both teams are returned back to the bases to rearm and to refuel. It seems this next sortie is going to be the decisive for who is going to win. VC is very fast for landing, 300 knots. For sure he will go around. There are already 2 people in on the run. Yeah, he's going around. I hope Capsule is not feeling lonely there. Well, let's put some music, shall we? It's an F-5, Mig-28. If I put the Top Gun music, they're going to block it. So let's put some retro stuff. So, I hope it sounds nice. Iron mic is on the air. With a typical Mig-28 configuration. So, all red team is nearly to the airport. Only 2 in the air. Okay, here we see blue team is airborne. All F-19, Vampire, Moose, Jinx and Cougar is in the air. Let's see how they will do it. 2 Sidewinders, 1 tank. Same configuration for everyone. So, at the moment there are 5 in the air. Capsule is already on the dam. F-99 is heading to the dam now with total air-to-air configuration. Iron Mike is just took off from launching, heading north for the dam. So, they can do it by guns. These targets can be destroyed by guns. Even the BTRs here. They don't need bombs. That means they can keep the air-to-air configuration and to use the guns for the ground targets. It's an idea. Yeah, everybody has air-to-air configuration. They go for all. They want to destroy the red team in the air and to win. They still have time. As you see, DCI motor is making now the planning. Also for the microvacs is making the plan. F-99 is passing over Nellis now. Isn't it beautiful? Well, I think I will put the music that it goes for Nevada.
You want me to come with you?
So, how was it? We are in Vegas, we are in Nevada, so the music is very appropriate for that one. So, let's see now the situation, how it goes. All blue aircraft are in the air. Jinx, Capsule probably is going to another position. F-99 is making a north cap. Jinx is over the lake. Wild One is exactly on the west part. Iron Mike now goes south-south-east. Nemesis is following the river. Tech, Zucker, Breed, Coxon at night. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw air to ground mode. Yep. Cosmic has two types of rockets. Same for Vati. And VC probably is going to protect them as a bodyguard. Well, VC has his air brakes on. I hope he will find it out soon. So let's see, everybody's close to each other. Let's see the distance now. 14 miles, quite close. Let's see Iron Mike. Iron Mike has full burns. Probably he saw him on the radar. Unfortunately with the DCS it has this dot system, enemy dot sighted. Yep, Iron Mike has a target. Missile away. Oh, totally not good. He's taking position now behind him. I don't know why one does not. Oh, missile away from the Iron Mike and score. Wild One is down. Wild One didn't know that he had the target behind him. Good fight for Wild One. Capture is coming, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 2 now. There's a 3-ship here. Capture doesn't want to risk it, but it seems Zucker take what's in Capture. It's probably like a bait. Things is going low. Capture goes very fast, disengaging from the area, also going low. Zucker Tech is putting full burners. It's same aircraft, so even if they got a high speed, they will never catch him. Okay, it seems they're going for the... They're making now cap station. It's already 4 aircrafts. Iron Mike is a little bit far away from the dam. Capture is turning again. F-99 now is turning hot. That's good. Coxie Reed is going straight to the target. They're going for the Jinx. Interesting. Let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, he's below them. I didn't see. Totally below. Jinx is totally on the deck. Oh my god, he's over the head. Reed didn't see him, Coxie also. Jinx didn't see him also. Zucker tech now. He saw the burners, probably he saw the burners there. You see how it's glowing if you put the burners? They saw the target. Yep, they saw capsule. Communication now is the key. Let's see Jinx here. Okay, the two blue. The two red. Oh, that was close. Zucker, it seems he saw him. Tech is turning around now. Jinx has a problem. Capsule is coming to save him. F-99 is staying there. Let's see Capsule here. Yeah, Capsule is making the best decision now. He's going for the tech. Oh no, he's going for the Zucker. He fired the missile, but he missed. Now it's Capsule and Zucker. Tech got him. Aye. Nemesis, Capsule, and Tech is on the... Oh, Coxie has a trouble here. Oh, he's been hit. Coxie has been hit. He's losing fuel, probably hydraulic. He got him, probably. Yeah. Missile shot. Coxie going down. Missile shot come from Cougar, probably. From Vampire. Capture Zucker here. Still fighting it up. Let's see how it will go. Capsule, he fired both his missiles. Tech is going for the Vampire. Let's stay on that one. Missile away. Oh! Vampire killed Tech at the moment. Capsule is heading Zucker. Zucker has one missile. Capsule is very close. Also, Cougar has his brake on. There's another one friendly here, going for the ground unit. Capsule is turning for the ground unit to kill VC. VC probably he saw him or he didn't see him. Oof. That was a close call. Nemesis is trying to get position up. Oh, another one close call. A lot of close call, guys. Even AAAs are firing. Capsule is behind. Let's see what will happen. Okay. VC probably fall on the ground. Zucker has a problem. It seems there's a terrible turn of the events for the red team. Zucker has been hit from capsule. There are no teammates to save him. Capsule now takes position. Let's go for the from this camera to see what will happen. Capsule is letting him go. Cougar doesn't have even missile. Let's see that. But it has missiles. They're disengaged. Blue team managed to shut down nearly the 1, 2, 3, 4. Managed to shut down the half force that it was before. There were 10 red, now there are 5, and they lost only 3 aircrafts from 6 that there were from the red and 10 from the blue and 10 from the red, sorry. Blue team managed to kill 5 red and red team killed only 3 blue. I remember they had air to ground. What happened? The team didn't kill a lot of blue units. So let's see here. Cosmic has 3 kills. Vampire has 2. Iron Mike has 2 also. Cougar and Capsule have from 1. There were some maneuver kills also, so that's not a good idea from Razor and Sneak 69. They're going inside the SAM site, which is a bug. And it seems it's activated. The bug system is activating. It's putting the data link antennas up so that he will communicate with the radar and to shoot down the F-5s. compact system is turning and tracking now the bandits, which is the red team. Deadly and efficient. Zucker with a lot of damage is returning back. You see how is the right wing. Iron Mike is waiting down there. It's only 1 hour left for the event, if I'm not mistaken. So, as I see the targets here, the best option for the aircrafts were to destroy first all the targets here, to line up and to throw all the rockets. They can do sufficient damage here. Razor Sneaky 69 is still in the air, in the capping station, in low altitude. In my opinion, they should be a little bit higher. Nice formation flank from Cougar and Caps. This jiggling, as you see, it's from the net code. Sometimes it's stable, sometimes it goes a little bit up and down. Number 1 for landing is Vampire at the moment. Caps and Cougar separating each other for the landing. Let's see Zucker here, how he will do it in the land. Come on Zucker, a little bit and nice landing. Ooh. Okay, he has to hit the brakes because he's already 100 knots. And he's done the best option to open the parachute. But he also is returning back home. AAAs are firing to the F-5s. Thank God they missed. So 5 red left and 3 blue. This is very crucial now, it's only 1 hour left. From this view you can see the runway. It gives you the feeling that it's tilted a little bit. It's a beautiful aircraft, right? Parachute looks nice. Okay, we have Zucker and Iron Mike. Iron Mike is taking the act. Again, he doesn't take any fuel tank with him. Snake 69, still with his tanks on. Blue team is now refueling the army. It seems this is going to be the final sortie. Only 3 blue left against 5 red. Let's see. Is it going to be the Mig-28, the first winning after, of course, Top Gun? Or the 3 blue players are going to turn the table? Okay, it seems 2 aircraft are equipped with a centerline fuel tank and 2 M9s. Razor and Sneak 69 are still in the area. It seems they still have fuel. Iron Mike took off. With only two M9s, classic Mig-28 configuration again. Everybody seems is a fan of Top Gun. Let's see Sneaky 69 and Razor. They're cutting. They dropped the tank. What about Razor? Same. Seems Vampire is ready also. Let's see. Capsule and Cougar 51 here now. They're taking the active. Vampire is coming also. Capsule is going to take the lead, it seems. In the F-5, the one thing that you have to be careful when you're taking off if your egg brakes are still on. It's a classic mistake. I hope Cougar is going to say to Capsule that he still have his air brakes on. Getting ready for takeoff. Let's see. Is it going to be the last sortie? Or everybody's going to kick ass, as we say? Gears up for Capsule. Seems Cougar is waiting Vampire. Iron Mike is getting close to the dam, to the target area. Cougar and Vampire rolling. Airborne for Cougar. Airborne for Vampire also. So let's see the situation. Razor Sneak 69 is exactly east of the target area. Iron Mike is a little bit south-southeast. Blue team just took off. Capsule is following the highway to Las Vegas. It seems they're taking a tactical separation here, Capsule and Cougar with Vampire. Capsule is going to be the bait. Let's see Vati and Zucker. Zucker is repaired. Vati is taking bumps now. If you take the big rockets, it will make a sufficient damage. The F-5 with 4 rockets, you can make a lot of damage on BTRs and trucks with one way only, just like this. Iron Mike is taking some AAA now. It seems everybody will risk it now. Iron Mike is diving. Oh, some hits from the AAA. I don't know what he hit him. Oh, here he was lucky. Did you see that the AAA fired on Iron Mike? He hit the pylons. Oh, he was very, very lucky in this one. Two smokes for Iron Mike, probably he got something. Not yet, there's smoke. Two trucks down. He's very close with the AAA here underneath him. I hope he kept some guns for later. Capsule's coming. It's coming, to say the truth, very fast. 550, 545 and increasing. F-99 is... okay, they're close with the red team. That means they're going to be 2-on-2 here, guys. Are they on the same altitude? 18,000 for the blue team. 80,000 also for the red team. Let's see what will happen. One missile away. Oh, that's a hit. His wingman is flat. Now it's 2-1. It seems the blue one is turning the table. He's got two bandits behind him. No way to missile away, but it's like here. Seems Razor has a peeper on him. He's firing. He's forcing him for overshoot, but no. That's it for it. Oh, flame out on the right, left engine. Flame out on the second engine. That's it. Razor is dead in the water. Iron Mike is in trouble. He's got Capsule behind. Capsule is full burners. One missile for Capsule. One missile for Iron Mike. Cougar Vampire managed to destroy two of them. To destroy two red aircraft. Zuckervati is coming. Let's see what's going to happen here. Capsule doesn't fire the missile because he knows without speed the missile will not go. I know he has it on, Capsule has it on the Iron Mike. It depends now from Zucker and Vati if they're going to save him. Box system is activated. Capsule goes away. It's getting beast packed by the book system here. Iron Mike is turning. He has the altitude advantage at the moment. Capsule is running with full burner, 635 knots. On the Vampire Cougar is coming. Capsule seems putting the Iron Mike on a trap. It's going to be 3 to 1. So look what happened. There were 10 red, 6 blue, and now it's 3 on 3. Blue team turned the table. Let's see how is going to be the final moments here. It seems there's going to be the final fight here. Cougar doesn't have missiles, he has only gun, but he's still up. Vampire has 1 missile. Capsule is turning. Iron Mike also. He knows that he cannot do it, so he turns away. Zucker and Vat is coming. They're fully armed. Vati has his air brakes still on. Capsule is returning also. So let's see. Guys, really with the F-5, really check your air brakes when you're flying. seems Cooker is going home fast. Both teams playing smartly now. Zucker and Vati is going to make the attack run. Okay, it seems Zucker is going for the run. He's lining up. Yeah, blue team is returning back. Let's see if the red team will take some points now with the blue killing blue units. Zucker on the in. Let's see. No need for the afterburns. Oh, he missed. What happened? He didn't fire. Let's see Vati. Bombs away. Oh, nice. 2 targets for Vati. Unbelievable. The units went down to the ground. And it seems one got drowned. Difficult to work for Zucker now. They need to hit something. Zucker is lining up. You see the AAA. If I'm not mistaken, I think I see the BTR is firing to... Well, what the red team didn't do, the blue team is, it seems, making it. Is destroying all the red units with the guns. It seems this BTR is taking the points. No ammo for him. Zucker still didn't fire. I hope he doesn't have his radar on. Come on, Zucker. As you see now, blue team is already landed after a successful sortie, cutting in short the red one from 10 aircraft to 6 and from 6 to 3. I think now they have the confidence that they can refuel, rearm all together, to take off all together, and nothing there is stopping them. Zucker still didn't fire his rocket. If I'm not mistaken, it's only 30 minutes for the event. I'm a little bit curious. It's 3 on 3. 30 minutes left, probably a little bit more. Guys, how you think is going to end? You can write on the chat here on YouTube. Γεια σου ρε πατρίδα. Hello George. Welcome to the chat. So from the red team now, Zucker Vati is still in the air. Iron Mike is already landed. Blue team is already landed. And they're going for the final push. Already fueled and rearmed, as you see. Caps are going alone again. seems they're going to make the same trick. One in the front, two on the back. One capsule is going to be the bait. Zucker probably throw his rockets. I think he got angry because they didn't fire. Iron Mike is still on the ground. He doesn't refill and rearm. Strange. Probably is waiting the other two guys to come. We'll take off together. Capsule is getting close. Microvax is asking Iron Mike if the event is for 3 hours. Yes guys, the event is for 3 hours. I think it needs, if I'm not mistaken, 30 or 40 minutes yet. 55 minutes. Plenty of time. Cougar made the best flight. 3 air-to-air kills, 4 ground units. Vampire, 2 air-to-air kills, 4 ground units. Blue team is in the air. Capsule is getting now close to Las Vegas. Let's see the view of the city from here. Capsule is entering Las Vegas now. With Cougar and Vampire falling back. But it was #1 for landing. So Cougar has rockets. And Vampire has bombs. Airbrake still on. That's a big payload. So let's see Vampire's payload. As you see, he got the MK82s, the small one. And the 2 big ones, M117s. For splash damage. The splash damage of the bomb is quite big. For carpet bombing, he's going to use the MK82s. And it seems after, Cougar is going to make the run with the rockets. The red team now is back home. Blue team is getting close. So now we are very curious what tactic the red team will take. It's 3-on-3 now. A little bit before, for those people that just connected to see the stream, red team lost a very big opportunity to finish the job because there were a lot with numbers. There were 10 against 6. With one sortie, the blue team managed to reduce them to 5, but losing 3 aircraft. So the analogy went 3-5. And a little bit before, blue team managed to make it everything even, 3-on-3. Capsule is taking position now on the north cap, north from the dam, from the target area. I'll keep the view like this, so we'll see what they will do. The team is passing over Vegas now. They line up to the target area from now. Okay, Iron Mike take now center line to side window. Zucker the same, but the small tank, not the big one. But he took 2 bombs, 1 big tank and 2 side windows. It seems that it will fly all 3 together. The F-99 now is heading to the target area. Let's see the damage that it will make, the bombs and the rockets. At the moment, if they will use the rockets, probably they will hit these targets here, because they are lined up. Well, with this view, we can say kind of lineup, but it's like a cherry on the cake. With 1 rocket pass, you can do a very sufficient damage here. This target area here, if the blue decide to hit this, I believe with One bomb, two bombs, the splash damage will kill both retards here. Cougar and Viper is lining up. They took the separation. Cougar goes with the rockets first. He's taking some speed. Let's see a little bit. He's a perfect lineup. A little bit offset to the right. If he'll correct it, he can maximize the damage. But he decided not to do it. Oh, he did. So let's see the attack from here. What happened? Another one problem, no rocket firing. Cougar missed the opportunity to line up correctly with these targets and to shot them with the rockets. Vampire goes in. Let's see what he will shoot. Triple is firing, carpet bomb. Now the match. Triple is firing only one track from Vampire. Yeah, the carpet bombing didn't work here. The carpet bombing could be on the bridge to maximize the damage. Wow, close call for Cougar. It was going to be a nice decal on the mountain. Oh, there is a fight. There is a fight. No, he's smoking. What the players cannot do, it seems the AIs can do it now. They're taking the initiative. They're firing each other. Vampire dropped the bombs. No kills. No kills from Vampire. Oh! He lost his stabilizer. They're going for the ground units now. Whatever will hit. Capsule is going very high at 20,000 feet. Viper is in a trouble. He lost his right engine. He's got only the left one. He lost his stabilizer, it seems, from the blast. That's a terrible turn of the events now for Vampire. He has to dump the fuel, otherwise he will have a lot of trouble. he has to drop all his pylons if he wants to save his aircraft and to return back. His speed is 190. There's a lot of drag with his bags. Cougar goes in. Let's see for what? For ground unit. Let's see Vampire here. Still has his bags on. Red team is in the air. Iron Mike on the lead. Zucker is number 2. Batty is number 3. He's a little bit behind. Cougar, Vampire, it seems they're returned back home. For sure Cougar is going to escort Vampire here. But we don't know the damage that he has. If he continues like this, probably the second engine will have damage. That's pity. It's going very slow now. I know there's no something to show at the moment. There's this stalemate now. The red team is fully active now. A 3-ship flight now, heading north to the target area. Capsule on the north side making cap station. Cougar returning back. Vampire, he dropped everything. He's working his left engine with 1.2%. The right one is 20% that is with damage. You see, only one smoke. Let me count a little bit the ground units here. 13 red against 21, 22 here. We can say safely that blue team is winning. He made more kills, ground kills, and with the air-to-air kills now, it's much better. Blue team managed to turn the events. They were losing, the blue team, and now they're winning. Caps is going very north. The big fuel tank now, he can stay longer. What the red team will do? This is a very big question. Very nice damage model. And that was a small freeze. Iron Mike and Zucker, they're going north. It seems they look at him. Oh, there's another one freeze now. But he's going for the ground attack. He has to shoot something, but it's very difficult. Let's see what we will do. No bombs. Bombs didn't fall. It is an easy target now for the AAAs. AAAs are firing. Seems Iron Mike and Zucker, they go in. Drop the bag. It seems Vampire is going to make it. Back system is enabled. Bug system is on now. It's looking at the two targets. Oh, missile away. Sam launch, Sam launch. Let's see what will happen. The Sam launch going for the Iron Mike. It's going defensive. Both missiles defeated. Missile Sam away again. Also that one defeated. Well, if they want to pass the defenses, they can force the bug to shoot all the time. Oh, capture fired. Fire to who? To Aeromike. Aeromike is C capture, now it's a dogfight. With the SAMs firing at the same time. Zucker has the wrong target prop. Hope he's not going to fire on Aeromike. Yep, with 600 knots, doesn't go anywhere. Capture goes away. Ah, there's another one freeze. And my DCS crashed. Unbelievable. Sorry about that guy, but DCS crashed. I'm reopening quickly. I'm connecting to the server again. I hope it didn't stuck again. Yeah, no guys, it's making a long time to load. It seems soon I will need a major upgrade on my computer. Okay. The missile away. I don't think it's going to catch him. Cougar is trying now to save capsule. Let's see what will happen. Another missile away. That was close. They're firing the missiles. The problem is that Cougar is coming fully loaded with his air brakes on. Zucker, it seems he got damaged. They don't have missile. Capsule has one. Cougar has two, as I see. So 3 aircraft without missiles against 2 aircraft with missiles. Capsule is going for the first target. There is a Fox 2 in the air. Doesn't go anywhere. Oh, capsule has missile away. Oh! Missed. Missed. He was hunting Iron Mike. Cougar now is getting in the game. Zucker and Iron Mike is together. Another miss from Cougar. Zucker cannot make it. He's got the sustained damage now. His right engine is on fire. Probably he's going to blow up. Vampire again without vertical stabilizer. Iron Mike on the turn. He's got Cougar. He's going to overshoot now. Oh, nice gun kills for Iron Mike to Cougar. Now it's Iron Mike again capture. Iron Mike is turning the speed now. Caps on his 6. My FPS is a little bit dropped. If I look to the sky, it goes a little bit up. I think Capsule is watching only Zucker. That he's smoking. Vampire is coming. Vampire doesn't have his vertical stabilizer. It seems he refueled the armor and he went off with the damage. What a brave thing. Oh, Iron Man has a small trouble. His vertical stabilizer has a little bit damage. I don't know if Iron Man has internal damage in his engines or any vital systems of his aircraft. Bug system is energizing here again, as you see, guys. You see Zucker now in the sky smoking. Capsule disengaging because he knows that he is inside the bug range. Zucker Iron Mike is returning back. That is the same. Vampire is going in. If he goes in, that means he doesn't know that some are launching. Now he knows. We have some launches. Diving and crashed. That was probably a G-lock. I don't know. And now only Capsule left alive. You see inside 2 hours now, guys, that the table turned at least 4 or 5 times. That is the number one for landing. Let's see if Zucker is going to make it. Zucker has a problem on his right engine. Smoking very badly. I don't know if he's got problem also with his hydraulics. Iron Mike is next to him to guide him probably. Look the RPM of the aircraft, 161.57. His speed is good, 270. His gears are down, that's good. He's close to the airport. So capture alone, as a lone wolf now, returning back to Crete Airport. Let's see Zucker here, how he will make it. Oh, that's down for Zucker. Iron Mike is coming in now. He's on finals. I think only 20 minutes left. I don't know if both teams will take off again. It's only one capture from the blue team, and from the red team is only Iron Mike, Vati and Zucker. trigger is totally smoking, guys. Shut it down to to make the repairs. Look at the damage. Iron Mike also needs repairs. Capsule is on the finals. It's a very good game from Capsule. Don't look the score, because unfortunately my DCS crashed, so it's more than that. Okay, as Iron Mike says, it's 4 minutes left. That means that's it for both teams. Red team left with 3 aircrafts. Blue team left with 1 aircraft, but they have a lot of blue ground units. Unfortunately, the blue units were shooting the red one were shooting the blue one. Even the aircraft were shooting all targets. But as you see, there are more blue units than the red one, so it's a little bit compensated. Okay. One for the one picture. And a nice picture for with Capsule. Microvac says, can I drive the BTR now? You and me, let's finish this. Okay, it seems there is going to be a fight with the BTRs. Let's see who is going to shoot who. There is one BTR here, left, in a very good position to shoot everything. He can shoot all the tracks of the blue team. Okay, Microvax is activating orbital laser beam. Let's see what he will do. So probably this is a little bit of small glitch of my graphic card, as you see. Probably, I don't know yet. Microvax, we're still waiting about the laser beam. So let's go to the lobby to hear the other players.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Hello everyone.
Hey yo.
Hey Tiger.
So you're live now. How was it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Great fun.
Yeah. Simple radio made it a lot more authentic.
User
It made
joined
it
your
really
channel.
intense.
Yeah,
User
it
joined
Yeah.
your channel.
And my simple radio screwed up the entire first sortie, so
User joined your channel.
Yeah, we had one of our guys in our flight was like that. Did more or less the entire first sortie without SRS.
And how was the dogfights?
Awesome.
Mad.
It was very nice. You managed it to be 10 red, 6 blue. Then it was exactly 5 red, 3 blue. And then it was 3 on 3. You turned the tables at least 3-4 times.
Right.
User joined your channel.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Hey.
thanks for the awesome fights, the awesome flights. It probably wasn't the most exciting event we had this year, but I think it was still kind of fun. How was it for you guys?
It was really good to be fair. Simple radio made it a lot more authentic. The dogfights were actually pretty good. There was a few furballs as well. So yeah, we need more like that. That was brilliant.
Good to hear. That was an intense fight at the end there, Vampire, huh? Being chased by 3 guys,
those
dodging.
SA-11 started coming up at me. I was like, oh no, my RWR wasn't on, evidently, and as soon as I made the break to get away from them, I blacked out and crashed.
Were you the one that we were gunning over the dam and you followed us? Or
No, that was Capsu.
okay, that was crazy. You're really good at drinking. I could not hit you.
Yeah, thanks. One of those missiles just went very close.
Yeah,
I
good
shot-
flying there, Capsule. Also
Yeah.
on that merge that we had over Nevada, over Nellis, Las Vegas. That was you and me, right? I knew that was you.
It was you and me.
And I totally fucked up the merge, and then I tried to drag you into the bandits, but clever enough, you turned around.
I think my missile came pretty close, but just couldn't catch you.
Yeah, I think the second time that was also you, right?
I
That-
think so, yeah.
Yeah, that
Basically
pistol
was
just-
always
I was
Capsu,
always
basically
running, I know you're the
always.
solo guy flying in. I was like, "Where's Capsu? I want Capsu." And you shot that missile very close, and I just spotted it and just flare, and just pulled a little bit, and I saw it just pass below me. And was like, "Woof!" That was a little bit too close for comfort, man. Also, great flight with Zucker and Vati in the end there. Very well done. The 3 ship. Zucker made it back. Whoever gunned Zucker.
I did.
Yeah,
You did?
That was cool, but he
Wasn't
made
any
it back to
serious
base. which
damage
is-
or just some smoke?
That was it. It was a hydraulic failure on the right side, so we didn't
Okay.
really lose much. But that was an awesome snapshot. That was amazing.
Thanks. I had a couple shots earlier, but I think I missed them.
Yeah, I don't think I got hit earlier in the fight, but in that engagement, I only got hit once.
Yeah, but earlier in the match I had a couple shots to make a couple snapshots, but I think I missed them.
Well, you figured it out. You corrected whatever you're doing wrong.
No, but I think in the end it was great fun. And
Oh, absolutely.
Cosmic, you also had 3 air-to-air kills, I think I remember. That's a great job.
Thank you.
Vati did a great job on the air-to-ground targets. All the Enfield guys, good job on air-to-ground, and everybody else did great flying as well. I think Blue wins on the air-to-ground side since they got tremendous support from BTRs. Yeah, they were set on return fire, and the moment we started pissing them off, they started returning fire on anything red that was in their reach, so those Euros were gone pretty quickly. But that's okay. What else is there to say? I mean, SRS, yes, finally we did it, and I think it is really awesome. I'm also happy that we did it on an event that was fairly simple as this one and not like on Red Flag Reality, simply because it's easier to start like that. And I think from here we can take it really to the next level shit if you want, and you know, implement that more and more, and then have also different roles for bigger events, ATCs, GCIs, and whatnot, plus Airboss. So that's really a great step forward, and I'm very happy that Microvox helped me there, and everybody else. I mean, it's fairly easy to set up, but I just didn't come around to have time to read up on it or anything. I know it's a long time. I used it myself, so I think that worked nicely. Big thanks also to the GCIs, Moltar and Microvax. I'm sure Microvax did a great job on Blue. I can speak for Moltar. He did a stellar job. Really great GCI. Plus we had volunteer ATC on the ground when he was on the ground, which was cool. So and the comms also, I have to say, were very disciplined. There was no flooding of the channel apart from me probably. So everybody kept within their flights, kept within the guard, kept within the GCI. The only thing that is still missing, which you really as a community as a whole need to work on, is those targeted and Fox calls on guard. And I understand it's a big, you know, workload to switch while you're fighting and stuff, but it really, like for example, and in Red Flag Reality, or where you have more modern aircraft and much bigger groups, because apart from how nice the event was, it was still very small in comparison to the others that we had, where over 80 people sign up and stuff. So when that happens, it is just so useful to have Fox calls and targeted calls on guard, and actually only that is for guard, or, you know, emergency calls, whatever, spotting a bandit that is jumping somebody and so on. But Fox calls and targeted calls, so that's something we need to force a little bit more in the future. And I think it's also easier when you fly in aircraft like F-15s or stuff like that, you know, where you have a little bit more distance to bandits through radar ability and BVR, plus, you know, the time to operate the radios in such a way that, you know, when you fire a Fox at 8 nautical miles, you should be able to switch to guard channel and call it. But apart from that, like I said, the comms were stellar, and they were really immersive as well. Very nice. Especially for some reason, I mean, we didn't have the distance and we didn't have the line of sight thing, which I think is very important for SRS, because otherwise it's just fucked up. But still there was a difference in the quality of how everybody talked and how everybody was to be understood, and also depending on where you were a bit. So I think that still figures kind of in. I don't know if that's true, that was just my impression, but that kind of even, you know, increased that immersion. So yeah, I'm very happy that we finally made that step, and SRS is gonna stick. We will also leave it running on the regular server, so whenever you guys fly on the server, feel free to use SRS instead of TeamSpeak, and keep spreading the news so that we more and more encourage guys to also use SRS and good comms behavior while flying on the day-to-day server. And the last thing I'm gonna say is that yeah, sorry for the delay again, but that was, I think, just a thing to set up SRS with everybody. It took a little bit. Some people had some issues, so We just took a little bit of time there this time to accommodate those guys and not exclude them. I think with each event this will be better. If it wouldn't have been for SRS, I think we would have been nicely on time this time, but that's fine. And the very last announcement is that the M120s are coming back on the server, so if you want to end the gruesome Sara September, you can go and slug it out with slammers all day long from now on again. And yeah, apart from that, thanks for flying, guys.
Yeah, great stuff, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for hosting. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Also, thanks to the ACG controllers. You guys did great.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
blue
yeah,
GCI.
absolutely.
Somebody can say something about microvac since I didn't fly. Blue.
It's frustrating to see people die, but it was pretty cool that we like turned the table once or twice. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty nice. The only thing which was, yeah, in total it was pretty good. Like, we had a little bit shorter, like on the ingress path we had a little bit shorter radar range due to the geography, but apart from that it was, yeah, good fun. Definitely.
How did it work to be limited with those landmarks on the map? Is that a good way to go?
I would say it is. I would say it's an acceptable way due to the fact that we don't have like acceptably implemented radar like for GCI. It's sometimes really sad when you like have emerged like 3 miles outside your radar coverage and you're like, that's sad. I can't say anything. But apart from that, I don't see a problem with this. I think it works.
Gotcha.
It's like not great, but it's better than no GCI whatsoever, I would say.
Yeah, it would really, like we said, often enough is that load ATC.
I was
Would
just
it run
about to say that.
stability-wise? Say again, Capsule?
I was just about to say that we should try the lot ATC sometime.
The thing is, I think I mentioned that already a couple of times, but the story goes like that basically Riptide and the guy who developed Slowed ATC were working together very closely by trying to develop it on our server so that it holds that kind of stability, But at some point, it just didn't work out and the dude kind of pulled away a little bit. So I don't know what he's done in the meantime, and load ATC works really nice when you fly like 10 versus 10, no ground units, yada yada. Might have even worked nicely in this event, yeah. But as soon as you go to something like Red Flag Reality or those big scale events, it just, gets to a point where it's not really nicely to play on the server or in the event.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I haven't tried it in big scale, but at least in small scale it works pretty well now.
Yeah, let's just try it maybe, on some aggressive PvP and have still the Game Master slots as backup. So that in case that it doesn't work, we just shut it down and switch to the good old God view. But yeah, definitely let's try. We haven't tried for a long time. We might just have, maybe we do even some kind of stress test event, small furball event and just to test load ATC.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
So what do you guys want next? Another aggressive PvP or a Red Flag Reality?
My event with the 50 vegans you promised last time.
Oh my lord, yes.
Like just literally like 10 F-15s versus 50 vegans, done, end of story. F-1 for the win. Like F-1 was like a strategic defense force only of vegans, which didn't even technically belong to the Air Force. And like the doctrine was, we do nothing without less than 60% strength of our like unit. And that was like 60 vegans at least. Would be pretty funny, but yeah, I guess people don't, yeah, I don't know. Probably we have trouble getting 60 vegan pilots which don't mind getting spam rammed.
Well, if you want 10 F-15s, you'd get a max of 50 vegans. But
like, I would be totally up for that because just because of the carnage. But yeah, I guess it's not all that popular.
I don't know. I think you'd be surprised. I reckon if it got advertised, you'd get quite a lot of vegan pilots.
Some ships that Vikings need to destroy at all cost. Like the Swedish doctrine said.
Now we'll just wait till the F-18 comes out and then smack 12 slammers on each F-18.
You can only take 10.
And then 10 F-18s would, that's 120, or even if it's 100. Yeah, that's actually 2 slammers per Viking. That works. Yeah, I mean, of course, once F-14 and F-14 are out, hopefully even Hormus comes along, and we can do some really nice carry options now also with the new Su-33, which I have to say I enjoy a lot. It's really a nice thing. I have to say I enjoy it much more than the Su-27. And I mean, it packs a lot of, it's a little bit slower and it's a little bit more sluggish, but yeah, I mean, the amount of weaponry it can carry. I was even thinking if I shouldn't fly that shit on Satak. Just to bring more missiles. Nah, we'll stay
User
true with the
disconnected
F-15.
from your channel.
But yeah, if nobody else has to say anything, I think we'll think what nice we can come up with in October. And November and December and so on.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do I get the medal if I participate in one red flag each month? Because so far I'm holding up to that.
Yeah, you'll get a badge for that.
Glorious.
You might do some next year something. You get a special prize if you make it to all. If you survive all, you get something even better.
Oh god.
If you survive all that, don't even take off.
Yeah, just stay on the airfield.
Nah, I survived all of them, but as airboss sometimes it was pretty hard to hit too.
Well, you ran into a mountain in one, if I remember correctly, where you blacked out.
Oh shit, yeah. Wasn't it last year?
No, that was this year. It was 17. I think it was 4. I'm pretty sure it was 17-4. It was the one that... Yeah, it was the SAR one, where I killed the AWACS, just saying.
Yeah. It was already the third event where I didn't get shot down, but I killed myself with a fucking G-lock. And it always happens when I fly and the airboss at the same time. It's just that thing then.
Quite a few people died from G-lock today, didn't they?
Yeah, there was an amount of people which just disappeared without any obvious way of damage occurring on the aircraft at that point in time. That's true.
I think 3 or 4
James
of ours.
Wilson, myself, G-locked.
I think if you're above the cornering speed at any bit and you can apply any G, it this kills you immediately.
I don't know if the F5 has that, but the Vigan has a weird flight model bug where even at low G forces it kicks you out. I don't know if the F5 suffers from something like that as well.
I'm not sure. I know the Vigan has a really nasty Mach tuck. If you get to about Mach 0.98, it will pull down really sharply and you can red your pilot out really easily.
Yeah, the thing is the Mach tuck is not the worst, but in general Heatblur has acknowledged that in some situations the pilot blacks out where it shouldn't. It seems to be some spike in the flight model, but yeah. I will figure that one out at some point, I guess.
I think it would be really cool if they modeled pilot fatigue, so the longer you spend pulling high Gs, the less tolerant he is.
Since you're not on the ED forums, fly BMS, Lil.
Careful, Sith Spawn has spies everywhere.
Not in here, he hasn't.
This is a sanctuary.
Otherwise, Gulag.
Posting rights revoked.
He doesn't even dare to come close here, man. Sith Spawn.
See you guys. Good flying with you.
Take care.
You too, Zucker. Have a nice one.
User disconnected from your channel.
And Vati, I'm very proud a Slovene guy flew today. We're 2 out of 1.8 million, so, you know, we're fairly huge percentage of our population in this event.
Right, guys, I'm going to head off. Great stuff as always, and thanks for hosting.
Thanks for flying, Coxie. Good job, good flying.
Take care,
Take care, guys. Take care.
See ya.
See you, buddy.
User disconnected from your channel.
Good night, guys. It was really fun. Cheers.
Alright, take care.
Fajn se me, Vati. Hvala, da si letel. Super je bilo.
Enako. Ciao.
Dober spi, čau.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Alright, everybody. I see you around, and thanks for flying again. MicroX, thanks for the 8 and the GCI motor as well. And everybody else, good job. Stellar flying capsule, as always. Very impressive.
Yep, you too.
Cheers, buddy. Okay, good night, guys, and enjoy. Servers should be back online, if not very soon. Maverick's just exchanging the 120s.
He's putting back the hacked arm rams.
Shut up.
We should just
and
then suddenly they fly 40 nautical miles again and everybody's gonna just leave.
I should just put laser beams on aircrafts, done.
Yeah.
Sharks with laser.
Flares that work as landmines, you know, when you fly through the explodes, that would be awesome.
Flare flak.
Or like you could, like, instead of oil, like with Mario Kart, you can have a whirlwind behind you, you know, like a small hurricane.
I mean, you just have to drop enough chaff to clog up the compressor of the hostiles engine, that's fine. I mean, the Vegan technically should be able to carry like 1,100 chaff packages. That could be a valid option.
That would be beautiful. Or change it so all the gun shells actually come out as R60s.
Yeah, that aircraft's gonna look like a Lametta tree, man. Christmas tree flying, covered in chaff.
Früher war mehr Lametta, klarer Fall.
Well, anyways, guys, it was really good fun. Thanks for flying, and I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Good night.
Thanks.
See ya.
Good night.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, guys, thank you also. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yep.
Channel switched. You were moved. User joined your channel. Sound microphone muted.
So guys, this is it, the red flag. Until the next time, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Have a good night and see you in the skies.